All right, Stanford Stadium here in Northern California, and we're ready to kick off the 2016 college football season on FS1 as the Kansas State Wildcats out of the Big 12 coming to town to take on the Stanford Cardinal out of the Pac-12. All right, Kansas State won the toss, deferred. Stanford to receive. There's Christian McCaffrey. He broke Barry Sanders' NCAA record for most all-purpose yards in a single season by over 600 yards with 3,864. And he's ready to return. Ian Patterson will send it away, and we're underway. Line drive kick. Fielded on the bounce at the 10-yard line by McCaffrey. And McCaffrey gets to the 25, breaks the tackle, still on the move, crosses the 35-yard line up to the 37, a 28-yard return. So first down and 10 at the 36 for Ryan Burns, the new quarterback at Stanford. McCaffrey right next to him. And they'll give it to him running over the right side. McCaffrey crosses the 40 up to the 41. Empty backfield for Burns. He'll throw it. Far side, caught. And it's McCaffrey. He'll pick up the first down as he gets to midfield.
So far, so good for Ryan Burns.
First down and 10 at midfield. Opening drive for Stanford. Here's the pitch. McCaffrey taking his time, and he's chopped down on the right side. Dante Burnett, the senior from Tulsa, coming up and making the tackle.
This is what they were missing a year ago as an enforcer in the secondary. So many injuries. One of those injuries was Dante Barnett. From all the way at depth, meaning back all the way on the third level, he finds himself in the backfield making a tackle for loss on one of the most explosive players in the country. This guy is a difference maker, a three-time team captain for Kansas State.
Second down and long. Cardinal need 15 at the 45. Marks and McCaffrey line up in the I formation. Owusu is the motion man. He'll line up as the wingback. They give it to McCaffrey. Looking, bounces it outside, tries to tiptoe up the sideline, and he'll cross into Kansas State territory. Third down and 6 at the 46. Burns may have to let this one fly out of the shotgun now. Daniel Marks lines up next to him. Here's Burns to throw, steps into it and delivers. First down, Cardinal. McCaffrey, the deep man, out of the eye. Here's McCaffrey. They run the reverse. Rector, he's got blinding speed. Bottled up and slammed down. Great job. Will Geary, the junior from Topeka, Kansas, comes up and makes the tackle.
3rd and 2 for Stanford.
And Burns handing this off to Scarlett around the corner, and he is tackled for a loss. Dante Barnett, nicely done. Ukropina from Pasadena. And it's good. 50 yards officially for Conrad Ukropina. Kansas State ready to receive. This one drilled deep. Pringle will get a shot as he brings it out of the end zone. Gets to the 15. And finally up to the 26 before being wrestled down. First down and 10 of the 26. Charles Jones in the backfield. And they'll give it to Jones on first down. Not a lot of room as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Harrison Phillips with the tackle. Third down and 10 of the 26. Ertz to throw it. And now with a huge lane, and he's got speed. Ertz to the 40, and he gets out of bounds at the 45. And they'll hand it off to Jones. Nothing doing. Running over that right side. He stood up and taken down. Solomon Thomas. Here's Ertz to throw it. Up the sideline, he's got a receiver. And incomplete. Byron Pringle, the intended receiver. That ball broken up at the last moment. Terrific defense. Quentin Meeks gained ground while the ball was in the air.
Pringle did an excellent job of getting space late, right? Just a little bit of a shove, nothing that's going to draw a flag, and tries to get the space, but Meeks gets back into the play, gets a hand up into the catching zone, and bats it away.
Christian McCaffrey stands at his own 10. Nick Walsh, who's on the Ray Guy Award watch list for the 2nd straight year, will punt it from the 32. And he drives this one. McCaffrey fields it inside the 5. McCaffrey stays on his feet. McCaffrey flag on the play at the 20, brings it inside. He's got breakaway speed. Christian McCaffrey down the sideline. We've got our first Mac attack. 96 yards if it stands.
During the return of the punt, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 21.
It was a good call. It was a good call. And, you know, Christian's not above criticism. There's a reason why there are no 97-yard punt returns, because you should not catch the ball on the 3-yard line. He knows that, but it's hard sometimes. The ball gets high, and you think, oh my gosh, I get a chance to do it now. What he did after he caught it, wow. It's the best punt return that doesn't count I've ever seen. But he's a special young man, and sometimes they're so special that they override their own mistakes. So we'll try not to catch those anymore. But if you do catch those, make 7 guys miss and score a touchdown.
I mean, I know this is coming back, but did you just see Christian McCaffrey on that play? Well, we've already seen some fireworks for Christian McCaffrey, but unfortunately it was a little premature. This kid, 3,864 all-purpose yards, NCAA single-season record-breaking Barry Sanders, and I say give it to him again right here.
McCaffrey straight ahead. Trying to get a little bit of room, but he runs right into Elijah Lee. 3rd down and 5 at the 7. Burns to throw it. And it's a 1st down and even more as they get the football to the 20-yard line. And a nice catch by Greg DeBuauta.
And Ryan Burns with another 3rd down completion.
Burns off to a good start. Perfect so far. 3 of 3 for 29 yards. 1st down and 10 of the 19. Stanford with some breathing room. Burns steps up in the pocket. Wants to run it. And will crawl forward. Getting to the 24. 3rd and 5. Burns looks that way. And it's caught at the 40-yard line. Michael Rector cradling the football, the 5th-year senior. David Shaw saying he just wants Burns to deal the cards. 1st down and 10 at the 39. Burns 4 for 4, 44 yards. Cameron Scarlett in the backfield. And they'll give it to him. And he'll go nowhere. That's a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 at the 35. Wildcat formation. McCaffrey. He'll run it. Looking. And tackle from behind. Nicely done. Dante Barnett. I tell you what, this Kansas State defense well schooled for everything Stanford wants to do so far.
All the way from the right side. Here comes Barnett. It's a design blitz from his safety position all the way near the line of scrimmage. And McCaffrey was just having to be too patient. Tom Hayes has done an excellent job as the defensive coordinator preparing this Kansas State defense, in particular getting their leader back, the captain, Dante Barnett.
3rd down and 14 at the 35. Here's Tom Hayes in his 6th year at K-State. McCaffrey, 8 carries, 18 yards. Burns with time. Underneath and caught. DeBuauta again finds a soft spot, and he has a football at the Kansas State 40-yard line. That's a 25-yard gain.
Big league throw from Ryan Burns. He is not open right there. That is as small a window as you're going to get in college football, and he threw an absolute dime over the middle. That's a layered pass. It means it's got to go over the linebacker Elijah Lee, but in front of the safety, number 21, Kendall Adams. That's as tough as it comes, and Ryan Burns executes it beautifully.
Perfect so far. 5 of 5 for 69 yards. And that'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter. Stanford with a 3-0 lead, but the Cardinal driving the football. The 8th-ranked Cardinal lead Kansas State 3-0, and they controlled the first quarter, eating up almost 12 minutes. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They fake it to McCaffrey. Play action. Burns deep down the middle. Rector wide open. Touchdown, Stanford.
Michael Rector in the Rose Bowl win over Iowa. He had a 42 and a 31-yard touchdown.
You see number 22, Barnett, Dante Barnett. He comes on the blitz. They've been doing that all day long, and Rector runs right by the corner. They say he picked up some serious speed in the offseason, and he showed some off there for the touchdown.
Jake Bailey will send it away. Dominique Heath, Byron Pringle back. And Pringle will take a knee. Here's Ertz handing it off on first down, and Kansas State with some running room as Dalvin Warmack will pick up 7 yards. Warmack in motion out of the backfield. Ertz steps up in the pocket with running room. Ertz crosses at 35. Nice little wiggle outside, and he'll get even more yardage. 3 carries, 29 yards for the junior quarterback. Justin Silman now checks in at running back for Kansas State, and they'll give it to him. And he'll get to the 45. Third down and 8 at the 45. Ertz over the middle, caught. First down, Kansas State. Nicely done, Isaiah Zuber on the crossing route. And they hand it off to Silman. Tries to break it back. Not a lot of room. Here's Ertz with time. Near side, caught, but not enough for a first down as Dominique Heath hauls it in, but he's wrestled to the ground by Hoffpower.
But they're going to have to line up and play it again because Bill Snyder's going to keep his offense on the field, and he's going to go for it.
Charles Jones lines up in the backfield with Jesse Ertz. Zuber the motion man. Here's Ertz. Looking, Ertz pumping, breaks a tackle, trying to create, and will not get the first down as he stopped at the 35 by Solomon Thomas. Burns on the sideline. He's perfect, 6 of 6, 109 yards, but Coach Shaw telling us he wants to get both quarterbacks some experience. So Christ in the shotgun on first down. And he'll throw it. With time over the middle, McCaffrey with the catch, runs in to an official. Close to a first down for Christian McCaffrey. Why do you do something like this?
You know,
when your quarterback, your starter is perfect, 6 of 6.
I think we use the term starter maybe loosely, you know, and I believe that this is a competition that has bled into the season, and that David Shaw is still evaluating these quarterbacks.
And McCaffrey running it straight ahead. He'll pick up 3 yards on the play. McCaffrey looking to get loose. Kansas State has done a nice job on him so far. They hand it to him over the left side, breaks it inside, and he'll pick up a first down. He's got good jukes. They'll give it to him straight ahead with running room, and he'll spin down at the 35. Second down and 3. Under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. McCaffrey. Oh, what a step! McCaffrey changes hands down the sideline. Touchdown, Stanford, 35 yards.
Second down and either a long 2 or a short 3. Here's Christian again. This time cuts it upfield. Makes a man miss in the open field. What a move by McCaffrey. He's got blockers. 10, 5. He waltzes in for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey again making jaws drop.
As McCaffrey breaks through the line, there's the patience, and then bang! He pops it off to the right side. He moved exactly parallel after going full speed. That's incredible.
Christian McCaffrey with a 35-yard touchdown. Stanford now 3 scores and 3 possessions. And McCaffrey on his simple approach. I don't want to overcomplicate things, he said. My goal is to get as many yards as I can on every play, score as many touchdowns as I can, and for us to win as many games as we can. And Kansas State takes a knee. Hurts going deep. He's got a receiver, incomplete. 3rd down and 3. Wildcats need to go to the 35 for a 1st down. Hurts wants to run it, looking for the 1st down, and he won't get it.
Excellent, sound defense from Stanford to get off the field on 3rd down and give that man another shot. Here we go.
Last year, 15 punt returns, averaged close to 9 yards per return. He had 1 touchdown. McCaffrey. And he'll signal for the fair catch at the 20. Ryan Burns back in the game for Stanford, handing it off on 1st down to McCaffrey. So Keller Christ playing the 3rd series of the game. Burns comes right back in. Burns, he's been perfect. Underneath, McCaffrey with the grab, and he's chopped down at the 24. Elijah Lee, 3rd and 6 at the 24. Burns to the sideline. McCaffrey, great spin. McCaffrey, stick move, still on his feet. And finally goes down close to the Stanford 40-yard line. A 15-yard gain.
I'll be pretty surprised if they're not going to stick with him for a while here, because he has shown some serious quality play early.
8 of 8, 126 yards. 1st down and 10 at the 39. Here's Burns again to throw. And this time he has it swiped out of his hands. Loose ball. It looks like Stanford will recover. 2nd down and 11. Burns. He will tuck it and chop down. Dante Barnett.
Some miscommunication now, and exactly what I was fearful for Stanford's sake, losing their rhythm because the quarterbacks are going in and out of the game.
3rd down and 15 at the 34. Stanford needs to go to their own 49 for a 1st down. Burns looking for a screen. He's got McCaffrey, but McCaffrey goes nowhere. He's tackled for a loss.
What a play from Tanner Wood.
So Jake Bailey comes in to punt. He'll start at his own 19-yard line. And this will be Heath from the 25. With room, hits the sideline with speed. Flag on the play, cuts it inside. Trying to get one more block, and finally stumbles down to the 21, but there is a flag. Daniel Marks with the saving tackle.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 57. Penalty enforced and spotted foul. 1st down.
It's going to come from the right of your screen. Kohlberg Couchman right there, just ever so slightly. We saw it called on Stanford earlier. These officials all over it. Flag comes out immediately. I know he doesn't think that there was that much contact. That's Sean Snyder he's talking to. Bill's son, who handles most of the special teams, and they're not going to like that.
A 53-yard return wiped out. Ertz. Now Ertz tucks it and runs. And Ertz crosses the 45 and gets the midfield for the 1st down. 16-yard gain. 1st down and 10 to the 49. Ertz, far side, and incomplete. Pringle, the intended receiver, looks like he ran the wrong route. Ertz under pressure, reverses his field, throws on the run. Looks like it is caught. Burnett.
I think they're going to say he was out of bounds here and not give it to him. They're signaling incomplete, but he's trying to bring that ball in. Looks like a catch to me. There's a lot of his body inbounds, but the head linesman right away coming in saying incomplete. I wouldn't be shocked at all if they took another look at this one. It's a Pac-12 replay crew, Big 12 officiating crew, and they'll blow it there. This is the right call. They've got to take another look because Gus, from our vantage point,
was an incompleted forward pass. The previous play is now under further review.
It sure looked like he controlled that all the way through the ground. Deontay Burton. Mike talks about the shin right there, and he's got two hands on the ball, and then it does not shift. That right hand, watch his right hand. It's going to be around the ball, and when he hits the ground, there's the shin and the knee. He even gets an elbow down, and the ball, Mike, it never moves next to his body. That's control. That should be a catch.
After review, the receiver did gain possession of the ball in the field of play. There'll be 3rd down and 1 at the 42-yard line.
So Bill Snyder, instead of being faced with a 3rd down and 10, he'll be faced with a 3rd down and 1 after the 9-yard gain. And a flag on the play. Looks like some movement on the left side of the Kansas State offensive line.
Was he drawn off by the movement of the defensive lineman? That's why this is Scott France, number 74, clearly moves.
Before the ball is snapped, false start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
But number 34, Peter Kalambaya, as you can see by the replays, he made that quick shift inside. He never entered the neutral zone, though. I think the officials felt that Scott France, 74, the left tackle, could have held his water at that point. And because of that penalty comes at this point in the game, there is a 10-second subtraction that's going to take place on the clock. So now we go down even further here towards the half.
3rd down and 6 at the 47. 41 seconds remaining. Here's Ertz, drops it off. He's got Charles Jones. Jones with a lot of running room, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 25 by Hoffpower.
Big play for Kansas State. Excellent job by Ertz.
24-yard gain. 1st down and 10 of the 23. Ertz to throw again in the end zone. Incomplete, and a flag on the play. He certainly was held. Isaiah Zuber, the intended receiver.
Pass interference, defense, number 13. The penalty enforced at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
Holder just got caught in poor position. He was out of position with his body. His back was to the inside of the field, and as Zuber then crossed his shoulder, all he could do was reach out and grab him. Clearly an interference there. Excellent call by the officials.
So Kansas State with the golden opportunity here. 22 seconds left. They still have a timeout remaining. Ertz. Near side. And incomplete. Intended for Pringle. A touchdown here would really help Kansas State's confidence heading into the 2nd half. Ertz with time in the end zone. Incomplete. Matthew McCrane has made 14 field goals in a row going back to 2014. If he makes this one, he'll tie the school record of 15 set by Jamie Ream. It's up and good. So Matthew McCrane ties the school record with his 15th consecutive field goal. More importantly, Kansas State gets on the board with 1 second remaining here in the 1st half. And McCaffrey will not get a chance. This one kicked short. Rector picks it up and is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. 17-3, our halftime score. Remember, the Wildcats won 3 games last year when trailing at halftime. So Kansas State receiving to start the 2nd half, and they'll start from their own 25-yard line after the field goal to end the 1st half. Here comes a corner blitz. And it's Jones running the football, breaks it back with some space as he gets to the 23, maybe the 24. Justin Reed with the tackle. Ertz over the middle, and this is caught. 1st down, Dominique Heath. Now Ertz looking to run it. Bottled up. Tries to get outside. Flag on the play.
Holding. Offense. Number 62. Penalty is declined. Second out.
And Hubner will throw. Hubner winding up down the field, and he throws a pick as soon as he gets in. Dallas Lloyd trying to bring it back. Lloyd with blockers. And Lloyd out of bounds at the Kansas State 40. Wow. Burns looks far side, delivers underneath. Ball caught at the 30-yard line by Michael Rector. And a first down for Stanford. McCaffrey fumbled ball. Loose. Picked up by Kansas State. And here they go. Moore down the sideline. Kansas State looking for a break. Moore breaks it inside, but he stepped out of bounds at the 29. So Michael Moore steps out of bounds at the Stanford 29-yard line.
This is the problem with the quarterback exchange with the running back. He's trying to read the play and then run with the ball, and McCaffrey just squeezed a little bit too hard. He's got to be decisive. Decisiveness is the key to the quarterback run game. Give it or take it, but you've got to be sure of the ball security. And Michael Moore looks like he's going to have a touchdown right here, but there's his right foot just hitting the paint, and they bring it all the way back. So about the 29-yard line, like you said. What a great break for Kansas State.
Now Ertz, quarterback run. He'll dive forward. He'll throw it to the far side. Caught. Pringle. And a first down. I tell you what, you've got to have some courage.
That's right.
To do something like that. Now Hubner running. And Hubner tackled from behind by Harrison Phillips.
Forcing another field goal.
So Matthew McCrane going for a new school record. He's hit 15 in a row. This one from 30 yards away. And it's good. McCaffrey back deep. This one kicked short. They're trying to keep it away from him. And Stanford will start from the 25 as Cameron Scarlett returns it. And they'll give it to him running left. Stutter step gets through the hole, but tripped up. Nicely done on defense by guess who? Sir Michael Moore. Burns. Underneath to McCaffrey, but he won't pick up the first down as he's wrapped up quickly by Elijah Lee. And Stanford will have to punt it away. Toward the near side. Takes a Stanford bounce. And will be downed inside the 10. Nicely done by Jake Bailey. And they'll hand it off. Silman will push the pile forward. Kevin Palma. They run the option. Here's the pitch. And a first down for Kansas State. Charles Jones. Well executed by the Wildcats. Jones. Keeping his feet moving. And Charles Jones getting to the second level of the Stanford defense. He gained 6. 7 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's the quick option. Silman. And Silman down at the 25. Once again, a handoff to Silman. This time he's knocked backwards. And that will end the third quarter. But this game starting to get tight now. Kansas State gaining confidence. Fourth quarter coming up right after this. Start of the fourth quarter. Stanford on top of Kansas State 17-6. K-State driving. Second and 11. Hubner bottled up, and Hubner will be sacked. Great job, Peter Kalambayi. 3rd down and 24. Hubner has got to let it fly. Drops it off in the flats. Warmack. And he'll get to the original line of scrimmage or close to it. Matthew McCrane set the school record in this game. 16 consecutive field goals made dating back to 2014. He's hit 2 30-yarders. This attempt will be from 42 yards away. And he hooked it. 1st down and 10 at the 25 for Stanford. Their offense has been sputtering as of late as McCaffrey crosses the 30 and gets up to the 32-yard line. Reggie Walker brings him down. 3rd down and 4 at the 31. This would be huge for the Kansas State defense if they get off the field. Low snap, Burns underneath, and a 1st down. Burns, delayed handoff, McCaffrey, and he goes nowhere. Reggie Walker, 1st man to him. And they're daring Christian McCaffrey to run the football now. Burns, under pressure, underneath, Rector with the catch, but Rector tackled immediately, and Stanford will have to punt it away again.
The bottom line for us is we started off well, and we had a lull in the 3rd quarter in all 3 phases, and then came back and finished the game. So I'm happy about that. But now we've just set the bar for where we are, and now in 2 weeks it's just got to be higher. I don't know how high we can get it, but it's got to be higher than it was today.
2nd and 7. Hubner looking. He goes up the sideline and intercepted. Make that Ertz. Ertz throwing the pick as Quentin Meeks brings it down. Here come the Cardinal. Burns throwing under pressure and incomplete. Christian McCaffrey has rushed for 100 or more yards in 13 straight games. Here's McCaffrey looking, breaks it back, and dragged down from behind once again. Wow. Tanner Wood this time.
This is just a failure right here. It's a slip. Casey Tucker, he's going to just slip, fall down. Defensive lineman Tanner Wood just standing there unblocked. McCaffrey has no chance from the get-go on that play, and it brings up another 3rd and long.
Play fake, Burns. Incomplete. Jake Bailey will punt it from the 36. Heath, Pringle, the deep men for Kansas State. And this one, oh, down at the 1-yard line. Trenton Irwin. Last 3 drives, Kansas State has started at the 7, 15, and 1-yard line. Jesse Ertz back in at quarterback after throwing the interception. He'll hand it off to Jones. And Jones crosses the 5, gets up close to the 7.
You got to get this ball down the field fairly quickly.
Got to give a lot of credit to Jake Bailey, the Stanford punter. He's been the MVP so far of this game, pinning Kansas State deep numerous times. Ertz in the end zone, throws it over the middle, and Charles Jones spinning forward. He'll be about 1.5 yards short of the 1st down. Ertz in trouble, and Ertz sacked. Kalambayi again, and Kansas State will not pick up the 1st down and have to punt the football away.
Excellent defense from Stanford. Everybody in their responsibility in their lane. They stand the defense up, and then everybody eyes on the quarterback. Good tackling in the backfield, and Stanford with an excellent series getting their ball back for their offense.
8 yards deep in his own end zone. Christian McCaffrey looking for an opportunity to return one. He may get it right here from the 45. McCaffrey still moving, and he'll get to the K-State 38-yard line. And they'll pitch it to McCaffrey. Been a tough day for Christian McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey in the Wildcat formation. Running left, looking for a crease. Not much.
You see how quickly the safety is up at the line of scrimmage?
Kendall Adams. 5:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Stanford with the lead and the football. Faced with a 3rd down and 8 at the Kansas State 37-yard line. Northwestern, the season opener last year, was the game in which Stanford had problems running it. Burns, quick strike underneath McCaffrey, and he'll gain about a yard, maybe rather. Looks like he's right back at the line of scrimmage. Bailey punting from midfield. End over end kick. This usually bounces back in. And it doesn't, but is down inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. Bailey will get a game ball after this performance. 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line. And they'll throw it. Ertz got it away, and it's intercepted by Kevin Palma.
I don't think he was still up. I think that was a safety. They're calling it.
Was it the quarterback's knee was down? Safety.
He's going to be in the hands of the defensive lineman. Number 75, Jordan Watkins, is going to break through and then watch his knee. He doesn't, yeah, absolutely. Down, ball still in his hands. Officials all over it. Absolutely a safety as Ertz is unable to get that ball off before he's sacked in the end zone.
7 sacks for Stanford tonight. Here's a short kick. Kansas State trying to get the football back. So they fool Stanford on that with the onside kick and recovery.
Perfectly executed. Kansas State with the ball.
So the Kansas State offense back on the field with 4:09 to go. Coach Snyder may have to really open it up now and throw the ball down the field. Ertz reversing. Sets up, looking, with time. And it is incomplete. 3rd down and 3. Ertz winds up. And it's caught. Dominique Heath all the way down inside the Stanford 15, a 44-yard gain. Hoffpower with the saving tackle.
Absolutely the best pass of the night for Kansas State and Jesse Ertz. That was right on the money.
1st down and 10 at the 15-yard line for Kansas State. No quit in these Wildcats. Ertz looking in the end zone, feels the pressure, spins, tries to square his shoulders, on the move, incomplete. Here's Ertz under pressure. And incomplete again. Here's Ertz on 4th and 10. Looks in the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Did he get in? Yes, he did! Isaiah Zuber as Ertz puts that one in a shoebox. And with that touchdown, you can't help but to think about the 42-yard miss from Matthew McCrane.
A miss earlier. They had the no call at the end of the first half. Did he maintain possession? There's a foot. He's got control. Absolutely a catch. What a throw from Ertz.
And here's the onside kick.
Didn't go 10 yards.
Didn't go 10 yards. 1st down and 10 at the 41. Ball security important for Stanford here. McCaffrey. And McCaffrey! There it is. over 100 yards. 14 straight games. Touchdown Cardinal.
The O-line did an excellent job on that play from the get-go. Just a regular power play, big hole, and the rest was green grass.
McCaffrey's the guy. Give it to Christian. Through a hole, McCaffrey in the open field. 20, 10, touchdown. Exclamation point. Badly needed.
Where was that formation all night?
By nature, he's not a patient human being. He wants everything to be perfect. And that's like many players. He drives himself and he drives his teammates. Even at the end of the game, he just kept saying it. He said, we're so much better than this. We're so much better. We can be so much better. It's not about his yards. It's not about his carries. It's about our machine when it's humming. And I thought at times we were really good in the first half and not as good and not as clean in the second half. But at the same time, when he touches the ball enough, good things happen.
Cardinals send it away. Pringle. Let's take another look at the McCaffrey touchdown.
The key block is going to be the extra offensive lineman as he comes up, and he's actually going to block the linebacker, number 35, Will Davis. He scoops up and bang right there. That's where you see the block, and that's where the hole is created. And then there's nobody after that. McCaffrey is gone. Nick Wilson is a reserve offensive lineman. He comes in as a tight end, and he gets the biggest block of the night, springs the Heisman hopeful for a touchdown and a scamper that puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Ertz under pressure gets it off to Charles Jones. Jones still running, picks up the first down. If they start 5-1, Ertz on the move. And he'll pick up the first down as Burton makes the catch. A gain of 12. Goes through his progressions and incomplete. That one thrown a little bit high for Zuber. Third down and 10 at the 46. Ertz to the far side and incomplete. And Dominique Heath took a hit. Here's Ertz again, and this time it's caught. Nicely done as Sutton makes the grab and picks up a first down. Here's Ertz looking, throwing in the end zone. Incomplete. Contact made. Pringle, the intended receiver. Holder has been all over him this evening. Ertz drops off a screen to Jones, and Jones wrapped up quickly. Nicely done defensively. Low snap handled by Ertz and a flag.
Illegal snap, offense, center, 5-yard penalty, third down. Clock operator, please reset the game clock to 54 seconds.
They get Reed Niver, number 67, the center, and you see him just rocking back before he snaps. That sudden movement is what triggered the flag.
Third down and 17. Jesse Ertz with time. Big throw. And incomplete. 4th and 17. Jesse Ertz taking his time. Survey. Ertz spinning. Fran Tarkington-like. But this time he'll be sacked. Columbayi drags him down. 8th sack of the evening. And Stanford will win their season opener against Kansas State. So Stanford in the victory formation as the Cardinals take a knee with 30 seconds to go. Coach Shaw pleased He had an opportunity to see some very good things from his inexperienced quarterback. Ryan Burns did a very nice job. 16 straight home wins against non-conference opponents for Stanford. Burns 14 of 18, 156 yards and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey 22 carries, 126 and 2 TDs. Stanford defeats Kansas State.
See how.